Well, now the unrest comes as Islamabad hosts Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko, with authorities emphasizing security concerns. However, the US State Department has called on Pakistan to respect human rights and allow peaceful protests. But back in Rawalpindi's Adiala jail, senior PTI leaders met Imran Khan for a briefing on the protests. Khan, jailed since last year and facing over 200 cases, has accused the government of stealing the mandate through the controversial 26th Amendment and unfair arrests. One needs to also look at why Imran Khan remains steadfast as well. Former Pak PM refuses to yield to military pressure, of course, drawing strength from his grassroots support, which we've been seeing some of those drone visuals as well, and public disillusionment with the corruption. His fallout with the army after his 2022 ousting has fueled his defiance as he positions himself as a reformer fighting for democracy against a stolen mandate. Now, as the clashes escalate, Islamabad and Rawalpindi have shut down schools and highways, leaving citizens stranded. There's shortages of essentials like food and milk that have been reported in Punjab, with people questioning the government's strategy. On the show with me today, ladies and gentlemen, to decode what's really happening in Pakistan, Major General Ashwini Sivach, defense and geopolitical expert. Always a pleasure to be speaking with you, General. General, first and foremost, with the growing public anger that we've been seeing ever since the 24th night, 25th, and this morning as well, 6 police personnel and forces personnel have been killed in this process. Is there a genuine possibility for a political reform? How do you see the entire episode now playing out?
See, Kabir, this is one can say a do or die situation. As far as the PTI workers are concerned, they are very clear. And this is basically direction given by Imran Khan that whatever may happen, but you cannot come back. And the aim is that they release Imran Khan and try to now basically dismiss this government. Possibly government may not be dismissed, but it looks to me that the way situation are panning out, there are chances of the government coming under pressure and releasing Imran Khan. The reason is simple as that because there are more than 50 to 60,000 people which have now coming toward Islamabad. Though the shipping containers have been pushed by Pakistan security agencies, but they have not made much difference. They are marching toward the D-Chowk, which is known as also Islamabad Chowk and Gaza Chowk, and they will manage to come there. In case the force is used by Pakistan, Rangers oblique Pakistan Army, then you will find it the agitation will grow more in number and it will grow violent. So the point today is the government is in catch-22 situation. Government does not know how to handle. To me, it looks like that Imran Khan is not going to cower down.
General, those are pertinent points. You're right. I'm trying to understand what are the primary factors that are fueling this situation, if you could point them out. How do they essentially, how are they connected with the legal battles that the former Pakistan Prime Minister is now facing? Because for 60,000 people to, disobey government orders, you need to encapsulate their imagination. How has Imran Khan been able to do that? And you're talking about pressurizing the government to release Imran Khan. How will that happen when you know that the military, the Pakistan Army, has usurped all politics in the country?
I agree with you. But the point today, the situation is so precarious. There is a civil war type situation which is prevailing in Pakistan as it is. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the Tariq-e-Taliban Pakistan is very bold. In Baluchistan, Liberation Army is very bold in Baluchistan. And now you find the people are marching toward Islamabad, the PTI workers. The government is not capable of handling all these situations. And what has happened is that, as we have been telling, that today, Donald Trump will be coming and taking over on 20 January. And the point is they are always feeling that Imran Khan was very close to Donald Trump when he was in the chair from 16 to 20. Now the situation which is panning out, Imran Khan has been telling from day one, this is a stolen mandate. This is being played by the deep state and Pakistan Army. The way he was also a selected prime minister. This time the selected prime minister is Shehbaz Sharif. So the point today is that if they cow down, then the situation will never improve as far as Imran Khan is concerned. He is not able to come out because there are 200 cases. He gets a bail in one case and then he put in jail for some other case. The question comes that if they do not make use of this situation, then Imran Khan will stay in the jail for a longer period. I suppose this is an ideal opportunity. When iron is hot, then strike it. And that's why he's saying do or die. And I'm sure the way things are happening, the government will able to not handle the situation. If they use force, then you will find it force used against force bullet against bullet, and you will find the situation going out of hand. I suppose there is a chance of the government buckling, and they may release Imran Khan the way the situation is likely to fan out in Pakistan.
And also the organization of this protest as well, General. Take a look at that, because we've got, of course, like you mentioned yourself, defiance of those roadblocks and the shipping containers. I mean, imagine shipping containers here in New Delhi and a 60,000 odd crowd trying to tackle those shipping containers as well. There's mobilization of supporters. PTI supporters are constantly getting messages on their social media. Bushra Bibi, the wife of the former Pakistan Prime Minister, also spearheading that social media platform. And what we're also learning is that there are overnight camps. You don't have to go back to your home. There are proper camps that have been set up with, of course, facilities for all these protesters to then take a little bit of a rest and get on with the protests again. There seems to be a lot of organizational backbone behind the PTI storming.
Absolutely. See, Kabir, what is happening is that this time they have planned it well. And they have taken time, and now the planning is to the last thing. And they know it that the Pakistan government is going to use Pakistan army. They have already called on Pakistan army. They have deployed rangers. But will they able to use force against the PTI workers? And if they use force against PTI workers, then there is a casualty. First of all, there will be a chaos, confusion. They will also strike back. They are also having weapons. And the second thing is the situation will go from bad to worse. I suppose possibly Pakistan government will not take that decision because this is going to be a gamble. What I feel is that they are knowing it as they are closing up to Islamabad. They are about 10 to 15 kilometers only, and the protest is led by Bushra Bibi as well as the Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And the way the things are now looking, the Awam seems to be with Imran Khan. There is a general feeling in Pakistan the present government has failed in all respects. They are not able to control inflation. There is a political crisis, and everyone knows the mandate was for Imran Khan.
You're absolutely right, General. And mind you, this is happening at a time when the Belarusian president is, of course, Lukashenko is also visiting Pakistan. I mean, of course, one needs to understand that there is a lot at play when another dignitary from another country comes and visits you, let alone that there is a massive protest that's taking place in the capital, that's Islamabad. But understanding how and why Imran Khan remains steadfast as well. We've got the Zulfikar Ali Bhutto example, we've got the Benazir Bhutto example, we've got Nawaz Sharif, and mind you, even Pervez Musharraf had to be ousted at the hands of the Pakistan army. We also know about Shahid Khaqan Abbasi as well. Why is it that Imran Khan remains steadfast? One aspect I agree, you've got grassroots popularity. What else? What else, General?
You know, the point today is, Kabir, the one thing is very clear. As far as Pakistan is concerned, the cases are all fabricated. Whether it was against Nawaz Sharif or whether it was against Bhutto, now against basically Imran Khan. So they know it that all these cases are not going to stand for long in case there is a pressure from the Awam. And as on today, you take it that ground level, it seems that Imran Khan has got more people with him, and the way the Awam is coming, I suppose, because as people are aware that this election have not given mandate to Shehbaz Sharif, it was given basically to the PTI, though they have fought election on an independent ticket because their party symbol was taken. So the question comes in that as this government has failed and now Imran Khan is in jail, and if he does not protest now, then he will remain in jail. So it is a do and die, and that's why his wife is now leading the protest, Bushra Bibi, as well as the CM of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. I think it's a do and die, and this they will not. This is the last chance available to Imran Khan. I am very sure he is not going to buckle down. He's going to make use of situation. I suppose the government is completely weak footing, though in Pakistan army can make a difference, but I don't think Pakistan army go to an extent where there will be a civilian casualty. That will make them more unpopular because Pakistan army is not of what it used to be in earlier time. People can question what has happened 2 years back. One has seen it in the Corps Commander house, and also the point is, I feel it that today the present government is weak and they will try to now buy peace with Imran Khan. The only chance of getting peace is that they may release Imran Khan, and then they may start the talk. But how things fan out, the time will only tell. But there is a total crisis in Pakistan, economic crisis, political instability, and terrorism increasing day by day. So it is in a situation which is basically saying that the chances of civil war in Pakistan are very high, Kabir.
All right, so chances of civil war are high. It's a catch-22 situation. Correct me if I'm wrong here, General, because you've got the Awam, and that pressure is going to be put on the government, which according to you seems to be a little weak at this point in time. But a weak government always comes in handy for the Pakistan army. Why will the Pakistan army let loose of that control? And they know that Imran Khan has been vociferously speaking against the Pakistan army. The only odd one out in terms of political dynasts, Pakistan armies and the politicians and that kind of influence in Pakistan's polity. What's going to be the end way out? That's what everybody is looking at. But according to General over here, he says that this is not going to die down anytime soon. This might just turn into a civil war. In that scenario, the spillover on the border points for India, very quickly, General, because we need to wrap up this segment as well. In case of a civil war scenario, there is going to be spillover as well. There's going to be refugees. There's going to be so much. And of course, this is all hypothetical. How should India be looking at this? What should their stand be? Of course, we're monitoring the situation, but what next?
You know, very correct. Kabir, one thing is very clear. Whatever may happen in Pakistan, one thing they are not going to let loose is that they are going to send terrorists. There are about 2,000 to 3,000 Lashkar-e-Toba jaise moment terrorists sitting in a launch pad as well as training area. They are trying to infiltrate them. So the infiltration at times will increase, not decrease. Because Pakistan army, I agree, rule the roost. And second thing is, if there is a civil war type situation, of course the refugee can come. So you have to be very alert on international border as well as the line of control. And you keep on watching the situation, how it is fanning out. But one can't be very sure as to how things will fan out, but one can only predict. The situation in Pakistan is very precarious and the present government has failed in all respects. And there is a total confusion. There's economic crisis, political instability, and terrorism is increasing day by day. There are sectarian violence taking place in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa.
No,
There
you're
are
right.
more than 40 Shias have been also killed. So overall, you can say today is a case where Pakistan is on the verge of civil war.
You're right, General. I was reading this book by Farah Nazib Sihani a couple of days back about purifying the land of the pure, and I'm here asking the question if that is even possible. Many thanks, General, for speaking to News 9 with your insightful inputs. We're going to have to slip into a quick commercial break here, but the unrest in Pakistan voucher News 9 to bring you all the latest details. Top developments right on the other side. For now, a quick short break.